Sun City West Pickleball Club presents guidelines for drop-in play at Liberty Courts. The purpose of our drop-in program is to provide the opportunity for all club members to play during peak times. All club members are welcome. Drop-in is a good time to practice your game and meet new people. We encourage players to introduce themselves and mix up play when possible. Be a pickleball ambassador. During scheduled drop-in time, the courts may be used for games, drills, or ball machine practice until all the courts are full and players are waiting. With all courts full and players waiting, drills and ball machine practice ceases and only games are allowed. When the courts are full and players are waiting, raise the red flag at the corner of Court 5. This indicates to all players that the courts are full and players are waiting and the following procedures are in effect. Players waiting to play will place their paddles in the holders between courts 7 and 16. Only one paddle per player. When a court opens, the first 4 players will proceed to that court. Step 1. Ensure that players waiting to play understand that the order of play is from left to right and from top to bottom. Explain that this order will be followed to ensure fairness and organization. Step 2. Hang a ball above the first set of paddles in line, which is the top left paddles. This ball serves as an indicator for the next group of players who will play. Step 3. When a court becomes available, announce it to the waiting players. The first 4 players in the top left paddles group will be the first to play. Instruct these players to take their respective paddles from the holder. Step 4. After the first group of players has departed to play, move the ball to hang above the next set of paddles in line. This signifies that the next group of players to play will be the ones with their paddles under the ball. Step 5. Continue selecting players from the top row, moving from left to right, based on the position of the indicator ball. When a group of players in the top row has played, replace the indicator ball above the next set of paddles in line. Step 6. Once all the paddles on the top row have been used, transition to the leftmost paddles on the bottom row. Select the first group of players in the bottom left paddles group to play. Step 7. Continue selecting players from the leftmost paddles on the bottom row, moving from left to right. Once all the paddles on the bottom row have been used, the bottom row play is considered complete. Step 8. Begin the cycle again from the top left paddles group. Move the indicator ball to hang above the top left paddles, and the selection process starts anew. Step 9. Continue repeating the cycle, ensuring that players waiting for their turn to play understand and follow the designated order. By following this step-by-step procedure, you can effectively manage the order of play for pickleball courts in a crowded park, ensuring that players play in an organized and fair manner while minimizing constant movement of paddles. Once the courts have resumed regular play where more courts become available than players waiting, slowly lower the flag behind Court 5. Also make sure all the paddles have been returned to their rightful owners. Thanks for listening. If you have any further questions about drop-in play at Liberty Courts, please contact the Program Director Don Marshall.